Hi everyone, and welcome back. We're doing the Balthus and Happy paralogue. All three DLC paralogues are pretty difficult, and this one's unique among all the maps in the game because the team is scattered all over the place. That has some impact on our deployment choices here. A few people are forced into inconvenient positions and need to get out of there right away, but for the most part, the immediate problem is not getting into battle, it's surviving all the enemies that already surround us. Therefore, what we need most are durability and sustainability. Of my 10 units, 7 have access to white magic. With that kind of healing density, I should have no problem keeping my units fresh. And I've got a lot of bulk to work with. Balthus and Raphael are both beefy war monks, Lawrence has solid mixed defenses and can restore himself with Nosferatu in a pinch, Lysithea has Vantage to preempt enemy attacks, Leone is naturally sturdy and can fight from 1 to 3 range, and Petra has good chances to dodge attacks. Speaking of Petra, she'll be carrying the Knowledge Gem for most of this map. Right now, her most pressing needs are for more sword, lance, and flying skill points. Without the Knowledge Gem, she gets more lance points than sword points as a Wyvern Rider. But when she has it, she gets 6 points in either skill for each round of combat, so I'll try to have her wield swords as long as she has the gem. My adjutants here are Dorothea, Cyril, and Flame. Dorothea is trying to master Mage before she goes into Warlock, because Fiendish Blow might make her substantially more useful when I deploy her in the late game. Cyril's training with Lances to pick up Vengeance. Flame just needs to train up in Reason, she's a little behind my other mages. The biggest omission here is Claude. He would help me a lot with Vantage and Wrath, obviously, but I'm holding him back for a little while. To do well on this map, you have to put people in the right places. Byleth's starting position is fixed, unfortunately, and he needs some help to do anything useful on turn 1. He's a trickster right now mainly for stealth. It'll help by diverting enemies toward Balthus. Whenever Byleth or Balthus cross all the way over the canal, 4 reinforcements will come from the southeast corner, near their starting position. A Thief, a Brawler, a Grappler, and a Warlock. Similarly, a separate wave of reinforcements is tied to Happy and the unit deployed north of her, in my case Lawrence. These are 2 Thieves, a Bishop, and a Sniper. Those enemies arrive in the area just north of the marketplace. The unit in this position spawns a Thief, an Assassin, and a Warrior as soon as they leave the area bounded by the nearby buildings. Same deal over here next to the church. Once you go north through the opening, or fly over the buildings, 2 Brawlers and a Paladin spawn to the south next to the canal. Other reinforcements are turn-based. On turn 5, a Warrior and a pair of Brigands arrive north of the Opera House, and there are 8 other assorted reinforcements who show up in the north, near where Raphael is starting. In addition, all the zone-based reinforcements I've mentioned appear if they haven't already.
We got what we came for.
Yes, but first...
Thieves! There's just one. You already know.
Wait a second.
I've given Happy the March Ring so that she can reach Byleth and use Stride on him.
Thank you. Stay focused. Predictable.
Balthus can kill the Sniper by himself.
Let me at him.
I will get the victory.
My intent is to trigger all of the area-based reinforcements as soon as possible so that I can eliminate them before the turn 5 wave.
What's the goal?
I'll take a moment to review the stats and loadouts of these enemies as they spawn in.
Let's get to it.
This Bishop has Miracle, and I may have to work around that.
You're not going in.
Who, me?
I had Petra fly here so that Marianne could dance for her without standing in range of the boss and his 2 assistants. Petra is in good shape. The assassin can't use his gambit now that he's rattled, and the warrior can't reach her because he has to run through 2 thickets. Instead, the warrior will attack Balthus. With her innate defense stat and her trusty iron shield, Leone has nothing to fear from any of the 5 enemies around her.
Ready anytime.
Leave it to me.
You know, it'll be nice when Lysithea masters Valkyrie and learns Uncanny Blow. That might help her connect on attacks that would otherwise have only 97 listed hit.
Leave it to me.
I stand ready.
Lawrence is the one carrying Thyrsus because it lets him hit these mages in the corner while still moving toward the other enemies to the south.
I'll try.
Against these armored knights, Marianne is completely fine. Axebreaker and Sword Avoid plus 20 combine beautifully. I could have made her use the 11 sword, but I figure I might as well save the kills for others, and this lets her work on her sword rank for a bit. Lysithea is now comfortably into vantage range. Alert Stance is a big get. Unfortunately, because Petra already earned Authority level 3 a moment ago, it wasn't feasible to leave an ability slot open for Alert Stance, so I don't get to use it on this map.
Let me at him.
Balthus can kill this warrior with Fading Blow. It also breaks his gauntlets, but that's fine since getting another set of broken gauntlets will just let me do some extra cheese for more skill points later. I could have had Byleth use the Sword of the Creator so that he could counterattack the Warlock. However, I didn't really need to get the kill on enemy phase, and waiting until player phase allows me to use the Creator Sword only twice. That preserves a few more uses so that Byleth can go nuts with it during this chapter's story mission. All 20 uses are restored partway through that battle. Lawrence switches to the Caduceus Staff to get some passive healing. 1 to 3 range will be sufficient for this turn. He uses Sagiti because it's strong enough to kill the mages on enemy phase without Fiendish Blow.
It could get rough.
After killing this archer, Lysithea takes his position. Lawrence is going to walk toward her next turn, and then she'll warp him across the bridge. Staying there maximizes her range with Canto afterward. By flying north, Petra puts herself in position to get healed by Raphael and also refreshed by Marianne.
Appreciate it. Who, me? I thank you. No use.
I'm a bit uneasy.
Let's get to it.
The sniper has Vantage, but Leone can take the extra hit anyway, since the brawlers are so weak. It's important to kill him because otherwise he can attack Marianne. This way only the paladin can reach my dancer, plus the 2 knights who basically can't hit her.
I want.
Now it's turn 3, so I have 2 turns before the big wave of reinforcements comes in. I'd like to get rid of the enemies around Marianne and then start fighting Baron Ox and his friends.
I'll manage.
Since the brawlers hit for 0, I don't mind them at all. They're just free experience. It's the paladin who needs to go. But I don't have to rush that because nobody else is a real threat. I check Petra's damage against the paladins, so I know that she can follow up on Leonie's curve shot with the finishing blow. And Leonie used the training bow specifically because it won't kill the one brawler who's currently in the thicket, and who has higher HP right now because of its protection bonus.
That was amazing.
I consider making Raphael heal Marianne, but decide against it for now. Since I'm going to have Marianne dance for Petra, and Petra's going to attack again, it's better to wait and see whether Petra dodges or not. If she doesn't, Raphael can heal her instead. In general, I try to have my dancer refresh the unit who has the knowledge gem, if at all possible.
Appreciate it.
Balthus crosses the bridge to spawn the southeastern reinforcements. Fortunately, Byleth can handle most of those just by using Blaze against them.
That helps. Leave it to me.
Lysithea sends Lawrence over toward the center of town, where he can join up with his classmates. This also spawns the next set of reinforcements. Here, Lysithea is in range of the 2 thieves, but not the bishop or the sniper. Like most enemy bishops on Maddening, this one has Miracle. He's also packing the Empire magic users, and Lysithea does not want to deal with Resonant Flames if she can avoid it. The sniper has access to the Fusillade Gambit, so that's another thing Lysithea needs to play around. Ignatz just goes south. He could stand on the stronghold in the middle of the city center, but by going this way, he lets Lawrence heal him at a more convenient position. Balthus comes back to do some healing. With his broken gauntlets, he could hope to miss a few times when he's attacked on enemy phase. After all, he and Byleth aren't in any hurry. But I'll make him hold some functional gauntlets for now. I'm not going to do anything to the grappler here on player phase, and getting smacked around while doing no damage in return could become inconvenient. Happy wastes a stride for no particular reason. She gets extra authority points, but I'm never going to deploy her again, so there's no point.
Well done.
The grappler over here has to attack Balthus because Byleth has stealth. Conveniently, that prevents him from using his gambit. He would try to hit both Byleth and Balthus with it otherwise.
Appreciate that.
It's time to deal with Baron Ox and his friends before all the reinforcements arrive. Leonie's weakness is her resistance, but she can handle one Warlock as long as someone comes by to heal her up. The good news for her is that anyone with Recover is a powerful healer.
So nice of you.
Marianne sits in range of the other Warlock, finally holding the Levin sword so she can counterattack.
Ready anytime.
From here, Petra can reach the right-hand Warlock, but more importantly, she can escape over the buildings afterwards. I now have 3 of my units neatly lined up against the 3 in the Baron's squad.
Caution is needed.
The attack indicators reveal that the sniper prefers to use his bow against Lysithea, not his gambit. I will not argue with him. Lysithea simply does a hit-and-run attack against the bishop, while remaining in range of the 3 other foes.
I harbor no.
I'm not completely sure why the sniper goes for a bow attack that gets him killed. Fusillade does less damage and has a lower hit rate, but still, I would have programmed the AI to avoid dying if possible.
They're fighting back!
11 new friends have joined the party. Let's take a look at them. My units outclass all of these, but I certainly want to manage things so that I'm fighting them all on my terms.
You inspire.
Balthus hit back successfully. Now I'm ready to roll the dice a little with his broken training gauntlets. I have outs in case he misses everything.
Thank you. That's the stuff.
I will get the victory.
Ignat scores a clean kill. This particular positioning makes the Baron shift to the right when he transforms.
Yikes.
That's it.
You better be careful. This is bad.
Good to go.
Leonie can use a gambit to draw the beast's attention. Since Raphael can heal her up again, she'll be fine taking another attack. For her part, Petra eliminates the other warlock, then flies northwest to engage one brigand. Because of the sniper in the back, I don't want to commit Petra too far forward. She doesn't have that level of dodge tanking capability yet.
This might be my limit.
Lysithea finally destroys the bishop, using Luna to negate his resistance.
I can...
With some help, she can handle the incoming cavalry too.
Apologies.
Balthus is really taking the Ox Battle cheese tactics to heart. Good job, buddy.
We must stop.
One of Happy's nice features is her personal ability, which makes all of her attacks effective against monsters. That helps us break down the Forlorn Beast's barrier. Like Claude before him, Ignatz likes warrior growths a lot, so I'm trying to stuff him with experience while he's in that class.
Leave it to me.
With Assault Troop, Lysithea is able to pin down several enemies here. Using Dark Spikes, she can handle the one Cavalier who won't be stuck in place, as well as the Sniper.
May I help?
And of course, she can simply back away from everyone else.
Let's get to it.
Like his Armored Knight teammates, this Brigand has next to no chance to hit Marianne.
Thank you.
Amazingly, Balthus' shadowboxing routine is still going strong, but I do have to end things eventually.
I get it.
That's stuff.
Leone is lining up yet another kill for Ignatz.
You're really tough.
With the monster dead, this is yet another last turn cleanup operation. I'd like for Petra to see some more combat so that she can make the most of the knowledge gem. I also want Lawrence to do a few more actions so that his adjutant, Dorothea, masters the mage class. Right now, I'm checking out Lawrence's options to see what he can accomplish. I may be able to use a gambit on that column of Warrior, Warlock, and Cavalier. If the Warlock or the Cavalier are frozen, Petra might collect 2 additional kills on enemy phase. I'm considering whether Petra can get that done with her own gambit, but I don't see how to maneuver her into a good position afterward. So Lysithea goes back and does the job.
That helps.
I am.
Lawrence needs 2 more rounds of combat for Dorothea to master her class. Since both the Warrior and the Brigand are aiming at him, he'll get it done. I just don't want to disturb that in any way. Therefore, Happy and Lysithea are just going to heal people. It'll be up to Petra to handle the Warlock, the Cavalier, and the Mercenary.
Thanks so much.
Not only can Petra kill the Warlock, she can also fly north to intercept the Mercenary, forcing him to attack her. And that's it, a rare enemy phase map completion. See you next time for the Yuri and Constance paralog. It will be very different.